Action! All right. Welcome back to Coming This Summer.
Dragons. Baby dragon, Yug.
When the original movie came out,
Yes.
the animated movie,
Uh-huh.
they lost confidence right before release and started branding it and marketing it Dragons. They dropped the
I
How to
think I
Train
remember
Your...
that.
And
Really?
just was like, DreamWorks Dragons.
No.
I was waiting
Right.
for that to happen with this one, and they didn't.
No.
So thank God.
So you've seen all the movies.
Yes.
Right? Also have read the books.
Yes.
Have you read all the books?
No.
Just most of them.
Most of them.
See, I remember the books as a kid, like in school, but I was like, that title's too long, man.
How to Train... I'm done.
Yeah. How to Train... No, I'm too much. I don't want to read the words in the book, let alone the ones on the fucking cover.
Yeah, if he doesn't hook me by the cover...
And you've seen all of the movies except 3?
I purposely didn't watch 3 when it came out because I didn't want to be depressed at the time because I
Okay.
figured out I knew how it was going to end.
Okay.
And then I just never got around to watching it.
It's
Okay.
not as good as 2, but it's still pretty solid.
Two's
peak.
great.
Two's peak. Might be one of the greatest DreamWorks movies aside
It's
from
one of the better
Puss in
animated
Boots'
movies.
Last
Yeah,
Wish.
just period.
And you've seen all of them, right? 3,
Yes.
you've seen 3, 1, 2, and 3?
I think I've seen just 1 and 2. I
Okay.
wanna say.
So Hidden World is the third one where
Right.
it gets real depressing and shit.
Yeah.
Which is 1 year after the second one, just for context.
Okay.
Sake, you know?
Okay.
This movie costs less than the original animated movie. That's crazy, right? Is that one of the only live actions to have ever done that, or like
I don't know.
remakes?
I don't know how Disney spends so much more.
Because they're Disney.
Yeah, but I
'Cause
mean,
they're
Universal's
idiots.
not exactly like a tiny studio. You know what I mean? So how can they finagle to save $100+ million?
Well, a lot of this was like filmed like on location and stuff, right? Like they're in the
It
woods.
definitely looked
and,
like it's like in New Zealand
yeah,
or
in the
something.
mountains. Well, there's a bunch of like behind the scenes footage. Like obviously there's sets built, but like
And they like created dragons in real life.
right,
So that
and they
was-
bred dragons. And now
turns
we
out
have,
that was cheaper than to do the CGI was to bring them back from.
Let's talk about before we get into it's okay. Well, it's How to Train Your Dragon, so we really don't need to talk about like the plot.
No, I mean,
a bunch, right?
everyone
We can
knows.
talk about all the cool
Yeah.
shit that happened because I think we all pretty much like this movie, right?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think this might be one of those rare times where we all agree on something.
Yeah, I came into it thinking like, whoa, and then it started and I'm like, I'm in. I'm like, I love How to Train Your Dragon. You know, like I'm so in. And
Yeah.
the dragons looked good.
90% of them.
Yeah.
Toothless looked amazing.
Toothless
Yes,
did look
yes,
amazing.
yes, yes.
The rest?
They spent money on Toothless.
What happened? What happened with the rest of the Friends dragons? They looked like garbage,
The budget
right?
went to that final dragon fight.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Like that cave scene was still. I felt like that was a little shorter than the
Yeah.
animated one because they didn't want to show all the dragons over and
Right.
over and over again. 'cause
Right.
of-
Oh God, yeah. Yeah. Well, in the first one, it's really just those like 5 dragons, right?
Right.
There's
so
not
they-
a lot of
so they
variations.
Take you into the cave and then you see all that crazy stuff.
But there's not a lot of variation still, I think. I think it's pretty much still just there might be 1 or 2 that we don't see, but I think it's just like the same
I
couple
think
of
for the
dragons.
most part you're getting those. Yeah.
And the models didn't look bad. I just think they didn't look like the cartoons.
Right.
So I was like,
Yeah.
Slight,
I don't
some
know.
of them did.
Some of them
didn't.
did. The Zippleback looked
Yeah,
pretty
the pig
gnarly.
one looked exactly like
The Gronkle?
The Gronkle. I
no,
like it. No, I
really?
like the
You thought it
Gronkle.
looked
I
like
thought at
okay.
least it reminded me a lot.
They give him
of-
like these weird horns. That's just nitpicking, though. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, you're gonna do whatever you want. Translate it into live action.
Yeah, you
Like,
got to change it a little.
but like the fact that Hiccup or Toothless looks like 1-to-1. Like, I feel like the rest of them should have at least looked similar.
I still think they look
Similar.
close
They did look
enough.
good. They
Yeah.
looked great. They looked fantastic. Everyone looked great. You know.
Yeah, no, honestly, I mean, I thought the cast was great. I don't have any complaints,
yeah.
really.
Hiccup, I didn't want to like, but I did.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
that face.
Right.
It's weird. Like, I don't
don't-
like you.
I don't like
And then
you.
by like halfway through, like, all right.
Nice.
all right,
Hiccup.
you're fine.
I'll buy it.
He'll do.
I'll buy it.
He'll
And then
do.
having Gerard Butler back as Stoic was like made you feel
Nuts.
like it was.
I think I told you because I took
movie.
my kids,
yeah,
and my kids were like,
it sounds like the guy.
just- I'm like, it is the guy. And my son, my 13-year-old son's like, no. I'm like, I said it sounds like. I'm like, it is the
Yeah.
guy.
It's him.
It's him.
That's him. Right. The one who knows the most about the character.
He's like, how come? What's his name?
Nick Frost.
Yeah. He's like, how come he's not the same? I'm like, I don't know. Like,
come on, Dad. Don't you got all the answers?
but he-
Nick Frost. I didn't care for Nick Frost as
I thought
Gobber. He did fine.
But I think because you
He's no
ran into
OG
that
Gobber.
problem having the OG dad, but then you don't have the OG.
I need Gobber. I need real
Yeah.
Gobber. Yeah. What happened to him? Do we know who voiced Gobber
Yeah, it was,
in the original?
I'm forgetting his name right now.
Nick Frost. Oh no.
No, it was the guy. He was the boss on Drew Carey. He had a late night talk show after Letterman before the douchey Magoo took
Jay
over.
Leno.
No, No, it was on CBS.
As Gobber. Jay Leno is Gobber. My phone's
I don't
hooking
have
up this.
My tablet's
His phone's
over
getting
there.
Snapchat notifications.
It's gonna
over
drive me
here.
absolutely insane. No, he's one of my favorite comedians, and I'm totally
Clearly.
spacing on who he is, and it's driving me crazy. That's why.
We can't fact check. There's no fact checking.
Crap.
Yeah.
No, but he's a little older too. and
Okay.
he doesn't. I
Doesn't
feel like
care.
he doesn't do a lot of acting.
No, that's fine. Nick
So-
Frost was fine.
He was fine.
yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely. It was weird.
Even his outfit was like a little weak. He wasn't big enough, I feel.
Yeah,
like,
it's weird because Nick Frost has been huge over the last few years, and now it's
right.
like he's
now
slimmed
you
down.
put now you're on the Ozempic? Are you kidding me? To play Gobber? Dang it.
Wow, that's funny.
It's Ozempic Gobber.
When I'm trying to get him out there to do a commercial,
Yeah.
with the dragons flying in the background, he's jamming a.
Oh,
it's a dragon
man.
horn, but it's got.
It's the Viking horn, but it's to the tune of the Ozempic.
That's funny. Yeah, there's to me nothing was glaringly wrong with this movie.
No, they didn't change anything. If anything, they just took scenes out from the original animated movie.
They cut
that
down on the scenes that could be. Well, that's not good. They cut down on the scenes that that needed to be cut down.
Yeah.
and they expanded on the scenes that needed to be expanded.
But the scenes they cut are deleted scenes the director has already come out and said.
Oh.
Like they're gonna be
Oh,
on the
okay.
like Blu-ray or whatever. They're
Yeah.
gonna be like bonus content. So it's like they made the scenes. They made the whole movie like 1-to-1, but then they were like, do we really need that? Or like, do we really need this? Like two scenes like glaringly, like in the original animated movie, like he has to bring Toothless like to his house. Like, and then shenanigans ensue,
Mhm.
you
They
know,
went
but
real quick
no
with that.
real like plot happens. Like
No.
Astrid just becomes more keen to him doing something. And
No,
it's
there
like,
were
well,
things that was like a fast
we already
forward.
got
Some of
that.
the stuff they
Yeah.
were like, we can take that 3-minute scene, get
Yeah.
15 seconds worth, and then kick it back out to the
yeah,
next.
we don't
thing.
need to ham it over your head that
Yeah.
Hiccup is like dragons aren't what we think. Like we know. We watched the movie. We know.
The only
Yeah.
problem I had, and this isn't a fault of the live action movie, it's the fault of the way the cartoon was written and made, so you kind of have to translate it. But it's jarring that when he is in the ring at that last test, and he's just like, see, the dragons are, and like the
It's on
dad's
fire.
losing his mind already
Yeah.
before, and I'm like, but yeah,
right.
it seems way more irrational when it's
Yeah.
human beings. Like
Yeah.
the cartoons, it doesn't really matter, but you're like, Hiccup, and you're like, nothing's even happened yet.
No.
He's like slowly walking up
No.
to the dragon, and they're already losing.
But it's
their,
the one dragon
I know.
that's like
Yeah.
on fire. like,
But like,
it's got horns coming out of every part of its body, and it can light itself on fire.
it was. I know. It just felt weird.
Joe is walking up to a dragon that's on fire, covered in horns. Are you going to be like, he's got
but
this?
he's already
guys?
done it like 100 times.
But
though
you
that's
don't
the
know
thing.
that.
True.
Like,
But no one else in the crowd was. I don't know. Like I said, it comes weird.
yeah, like the elder lady didn't like
She didn't
stop,
care.
like
No.
stoic from like
That's what I'm
something's
saying.
happening.
Like just watch him.
Yeah,
It just
no.
in the cartoon it's fine because
Right.
you don't
right.
because
Yeah.
it's whatever.
If it was a Disney movie, they would have changed that,
yeah,
and then
they
people would have
complained,
lost their mind.
Yeah.
So
No, that's why I prefer. Like I said, it's not really a fault of the movie. It was just like, hey, we have to keep it
Yeah.
as core as humanly possible.
yeah. And the whole movie, I'm like, man, I can't wait to see this giant fucking dragon in live action. You know, and they
And
delivered.
that
And it
was
hit.
my I don't like that they made the final dragon guy like when he comes out
Red
in the CGI
Death.
movie.
Yeah.
He's already his wings are already kind of torn. He's kind of old. He's kind of gritty. He comes out of that thing sparkling brand new.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
And I'm like, well, that's not
That's not.
because he's supposed to be like the old like mother dragon or the
Right.
father dragon. So how
Right.
come he looks pristine like you just drove off the lot?
He did look cool though.
He looks cool.
Looked
Yeah.
cool as shit. He did look too new.
That's it. Really,
It was
did.
like
felt-
red. It was a 2025 Red Death.
Why are we updating?
Like,
But outside, like we're nitpicking.
yeah.
So that should tell you that the
Well,
movie.
because we can't talk about the plot because the plot is just
It's the plot. It's the
How do
same
you
movie.
track?
It's
Nothing deters from nothing.
no.
Nothing. There's nothing like, well, they threw this little. No.
yeah, some dialogue, but that's about it. Like
But they didn't affect the movie.
No.
Like all of our tribes around the world are gathered here. Just like you're from here and you're from. That wasn't in the cartoon.
just felt more real,
But it felt.
Yeah.
like a world that's fleshed
They
out
tried to build the world a little.
instead of like an
Yeah,
animated
yeah.
kids
Instead of
movie.
we're just on an island and no one else exists until the second movie, and we're like, oh my god, more people.
Well, they didn't even know they were going to make a second movie back
Right.
then. Back then it was like sequels aren't really going to happen guaranteed
Until it made money.
until
Yeah.
it made money.
yeah.
Well, now it's like they're already in the works.
Like it'll make money.
Yeah, it'll get there.
We'll cancel it if it doesn't.
It'll
make
get
money.
there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anything. I was happy after the Snow White debacle, and then like Lilo and Stitch being
Kind of mid compared to this.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was no Zach Galifianakis butchering Jumbo in this movie. You know, even I didn't
Instead
like
of
Nick Frost,
It's Zach Galifianakis.
but I like Nick Frost.
I
just
do.
didn't like him in this role.
It was weird.
So
Like he kind of looked like him in the face
a little.
but the energy he put out was more like, "Where's Simon Pegg? I want to get high." Where's Edgar Wright?
Yeah.
This isn't a normal movie.
He's just his character from Shaun of the Dead.
That's what it felt
like with
Yeah,
the peg
that-
leg,
Weird.
like a hook hand.
He just didn't feel like the best friend from the animated movie. You felt like they were like this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Robert
Yeah.
and the dad.
Like give me a
Yeah.
prequel.
like
with
this.
Those
Yeah,
two.
like them two
Yeah.
fighting Viking wars. This one they were kind of like, we're kind of friends. I
We're
guess.
bros.
I'll-
Maybe.
I'll help you.
Maybe. Yeah.
But I'll give it a 7.7.
7.7 dragons out of 10.
Yeah. I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I give it an 8?
I
Because
was
2's
on the
going to come out.
borderline.
Right.
Yeah,
two
Two
will
got
be better.
announced. 2 got announced.
Right.
Yeah.
So
2 should be better. And how good can this be when it's a remake also? I think goes into some of that. 'Cause
I
you
can't
have
put it
seen
higher than I
before.
think
Yeah.
the first one is. Then again, I have said this to multiple people. If I'm going to watch How to Train Your Dragon 1 again, I think I'm going to choose the live action over the animated one. Just because of how like seamless it is.
And not to
Like,
mention the first one is older.
it looks a little dated.
It does.
It does.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little dated.
Yeah.
It's 2010, I think that movie came
Yeah.
out.
God damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, go back and watch the first Shrek.
Right. Right. Right.
They hurt a little.
I'm going to give it a 7
Okay.
because I liked it, but I couldn't put it higher than the first one, even though I would choose this over that.
I got from a pure. We've explained how we review movies before, but from a pure movie standpoint,
Yeah.
Yes.
you can enjoy the movie more, but still understand. You know what? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toothless look great. What can I say?
Toothless looked amazing.
Looked
that was
fantastic. Yeah. It looked
Pretty
great.
good.
I was worried.
The trailers didn't.
The trailers did not do this
No.
movie
No,
justice.
no, no.
That's another one of those times you're like,
Yeah.
and the hate on what's her name?
Nico Parker as Astrid.
Astrid. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was great. I had no
Yes.
problem with her.
She was fantastic.
I had no problem with
Yeah.
her at all.
Yeah.
Even the
yeah.
friends, the first 10 minutes, you're kind of like,
I don't know.
that's because your brain's like, hey, remember when it was like Jonah Hill and McLovin and all these other people?
Yes. Kristen Wiig.
This isn't those people.
Kristen
brain.
Wiig, T.J. Miller,
Right?
McLovin,
Oh,
Jonah
God.
Hill.
That's all
America Ferrera. Like,
So now you got,
come on.
you're like,
Yeah.
but by the middle of the movie, you're like, okay.
I kind
I'm
of
on
like
board with
that.
them.
Like
Yeah.
most, well, not most of them. They're known actors.
Yeah.
Like I was like, most of them are nobodies, but it's like, no, they're not. Like
Well, the one dude was the guy who played the bad guy in
Fish Legs.
the Netflix Christmas Chronicles 2. He's the elf.
Oh yeah, and he's Pyro
And
and
Deadpool,
Deadpool,
Deadpool
and
2.
Ricky Baker from Hunter the Wilder,
which is
People.
really, really weird because
Yeah.
he's a weird guy.
Yeah. He's getting too big. I'm worried.
It's weird.
I'm worried.
Yeah, he was big.
I'm
he
worried.
was huge. Not
That's
in like a
that's
successful
not
way.
CGI. That's not in the interviews. He's like, I'm like, guys, please
They're all getting Jack Black
be healthy,
syndrome.
please. Stay healthy, please.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the second one.
Such a thing as too big. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. For
Poor
sure.
guy. But yes, the second one will
Second
be.
one will be good.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that. Yeah. Cool.
Like, subscribe, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got my toothless shirt on.
You gotta do the trick where your teeth go in and back out of your
Oh
gums.
yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy.